Hey y'all, welcome back. So if you're familiar with vintage YouTube, you know all about the silk top lace wig closures. And this is before the fake scalp, the ball cap method. And RPGHair sent me over this Kinky straight unit. And can we talk about how it's not pre-plucked? The knots aren't pre-bleached, and the hairline is giving very much toupee energy. So they kind of let me fend for myself, and I had to do a lot of work to get the hairline to look like it was doing something. Now with the silk top closure, you cannot pre-pluck fully across the entire hairline. That's why you guys see me creating a smaller section on the left side, and I'm going in and pulling that section forward and just tweezing right behind it. I'm always moving the tweezers from left to right, never staying in one specific. To make things a little bit easier, add a little bit of slip. You can mist the hair with water. And then you want to go in and continue plucking. Again, I've pulled the section back. And so again, I have that same motion moving from left to right, not staying in one specific area for too long. And you guys know we always have to use that hot comb to slick everything down to see what we're doing and how it actually looks, because heat will show you exactly how that hairline is really looking. In the area where the silk top closure is, you do not want to pluck the hairline in that area too much, because then it will show a more defined line of demarcation of where the silk top closure begins. So be careful. Now, when you guys are wearing your kinky straight hair, do you like to flat iron it on a lower temperature, or do you just like to leave it be? I'm going in with a little bit of a very lightweight serum. This is a heat protectant. I love the way it feels on the hair. I'm not even going to blow dry this unit. And you know your girl done messed around and got a new flat iron, and y'all basically can't tell me nothing. This flat iron is bomb. It works perfect on this particular hair texture. I believe this is at the temperature 415, because if you take it any higher, sis, well, I think the next temperature setting is like 460, and we try not to go that far. But you see how clean and silky this is? Now, if you don't want to look this silky, if you want a bit more texture, just decrease the temperature. Now let's have a real key. Would you purchase a silk top closure? Because it very much mimics the appearance of like scalp. It gives that scalp tease, but the only thing is it has that line of demarcation near the lace front edge, near the hairline. So that can be a little bit of an issue. And for those who are of a deeper complexion, you know, I worry, can it match? If you're not familiar with my super silk press method, I like to go in with a bit of wax, and then I like to use the hot comb to really slick down the hair closest to the knots. And then, you know, for the third and final step to really bring it on in, I like to go in and do a pass with the flat iron. And of course I use the comb chase method, and I'm using a carbon comb. Definitely get you one of those. They're perfect. They don't melt, you know, when they're sitting adjacent or close to your hot comb, your flat iron, whatever. And another thing, this parting space was tight, okay? So I went in with a T-pin as like a guide. And you know, you just want to start tweezing if you're anything like me, if you are comfortable, because a silk top is a bit more durable. You can go in and take a few pieces of hair and wrap them around your fingers and just pull really quickly, but you don't want to pull too many hairs at once, okay? Don't do that. But this unit was small. Can I just tell you, this unit was very, very small. I don't know what size they gave me. It's like, whoa. So I had to pull it super duper tight. It actually was kind of like, you know, my braids at the back were a little bit exposed, but once I trimmed the lace, I basically had to keep the unit positioned in place and then go in with the Got to Be High Insta Hold. Ooh, girl. You ain't never see me apply with like this. Like, honey, I had to keep my hands on it. Had to make sure it stayed in place, but trust me, it's sturdy. I still got the wig on right now, okay? Very sturdy. Slept in it and everything. Now for the sides, you know I gotta switch it up. So I'm going in with the Got to Be Glued. This is the styling spiking glue. This one is the water resistant version. It is not clear. It has a little sort of like opaque white color to it. I'm gonna add that right around the ear tabs, and this keeps this in place. Now the reason why I went so hard and used the spiking glue is because I said this wig is small, sis, and I'll be damned if she shifts, if she falls, if she lifts up. Now I'm gonna just tell you, RPGHair, they have bomb units. So am I a fan of the silk top? No. Am I a fan of their kinky straight hair? Most definitely. And this is a 360 lace wig, and their 360 lace wigs go off. And when I was doing my adult swoops, I felt like a beginner. Yo, it was so hard. Like, you know, I had to put in extra work. Y'all can tell me how I did when I do my little swoopies. I hope I called it adult swoops. Y'all can let me know how I did in the comments below, but I tried to make it work. So I let the hairline set while I did my makeup, and let me just tell you, get this elastic band, I'll have it in the description box. But when I came back all done, I'm going in with the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation Stick in Toffee. Now I first applied this with like a flat shader brush, very thin brush, and you guys can see the color is a little bit light, so I'm going to follow up with Maybelline Fit Me's pressed powder. And this is in the color 355 Coconut, I believe, just to darken it and also to set that foundation so it's not like a creamy product moving all around the hair. So I like to set a concealer or a foundation if I apply it with a powder. But how do y'all think I did? Drop down in the comments. This was a struggle. It's not always cute, sis, but I'm determined to make it work. But yes, check out RPGHair. The kinky straight textures are everything. Let me know, would you get the silk top? Girl, we had to put in work. But I hope I see you in the next one. Be sure to subscribe, turn your post notifications on, share this with your homeboys and your homegirls. Give this video a thumbs up. Kiki with me in the comments, and I hope I see you in the next one. Take care of yourself.